free plug with all of my fans. All of my fans. There we go. Where's my little banner? My Wicho banner. Aw, I'm promoted. Sweet. Break on, rockin' fools. All right, my kids want a bigger house. That's not gonna happen on my teacher's salary, okay? We need you putos. We need you putos to share me. My kids want a bigger house. I have 4 kids. I'm a teacher. The teacher's salary is not gonna get me a bigger house. I don't want I'm just the messenger, okay? I don't want a bigger house. I like my house. But one of the 4 said, like, just past this, like, she's like, hey, are we gonna get a bigger house? What the fuck? We have a house. Isn't a house good enough? So this is for my daughter. My daughter wants a bigger house in California. I don't know the square footage of my house, but it's big. Maybe she should buy us a house, right? That's what I want for Christmas, is another house. So make sure you're sharing this concert for my daughter's house. It'll be my house. We'll have to sell this house to get the new house, but you know what? I'm thinking on the salary of a teacher and a struggling artist. I'm not sure we can buy a new house. The fact that I already have a house, you think the kids would be happy. Then she's like, "Hey, can we get a bigger house? Fuck, we have a house in California. What more do you want? Your backyard's the ocean." So just remember, if you ever have kids, they're not gonna be grateful. Hey, here's a song called "Broken Hearts." It wasn't about this, but it's about when you buy a house, become a homeowner, and then your daughter says, "Hey, can we have a bigger house?" So I think what she's saying is my house isn't good enough. Now keep in mind my son doesn't notice, right? Kid's happy with like a $1 SpongeBob toy. That's $1.75 from the dollar store. Don't even get me started on that shit. When did the dollar store become more than $1? They need to change the name to like, fuck it. We're just like whatever price we say now. Anyway, this is a concert to buy my daughter a new house. So please, you can't donate because I don't accept donations, but you can follow me on Spotify. Spotify will probably send me a whole $5 this year. So I can maybe give my daughter the $5 and say, hey, go ask people if you could buy a house for $5 in California. Because my teacher salary and my YouTube career is not going to buy us a new house. We just need to, stay within our means. But I love my house, by the way. I love my house, so I have no issues with the house. But like I said, this is the concert for my daughter to buy a new house. Because again, it's not good enough. I know more than maybe that love is gonna save me. I know love can heal a broken heart. I know I'll never be the same. With her love, I will feel no pain. Making love to her on a summer day. How she loves to run and hide. How she makes me feel inside. One day we'll run away. We'll run away. Someday we'll run away from broken hearts. I know more than maybe that love is gonna save me. I know love can heal a broken heart. I'm here for the comments. This dude, Def took his guitar to parties in the 90s. No way, man. I was shy. Oh, actually, I did. I take that back. One time. So I was popular, but I was awkward. I was invited to a party one time, and I did take my guitar, but not in front of people. I found a room at the party, and I played guitar in the room, and people would like come and go, you know, but I wasn't whatever the pop word, yeah, whatever that is. But I love troll comments. Like, I was trolling TikTok earlier, but like sometimes, so usually like this person, like, they can't take jokes, so like I'll say something really mean as a troll, then I'm like, man, I hope they don't read it because they're gonna get offended. Like, I'm pretty good at trolling. Like, I don't want to say that like for sure it was my comment, but I've seen people like this, and then they read and then they go, I gotta go, and then they turn it off. I'm like, fuck, dude. I played a concert one time where it was a car show, and behind us was a bunch of motorcycle dudes, and they called me Justin Bieber the whole fucking show. And I think it was only until like, I believe some Leonard Skinner song we played. The one where it's just like you just bend, so it makes it sound like you could play fucking guitar. Oh my god, what is that song? I think it's this one. Whatever the fuck that song is. I played that song and I earned their respect. But the whole time they're like, oh look, it's Justin Bieber. How cute. I didn't know the names. You think yeah, right, or you think I'm fucking playing it up for the 4 fucking people watching? Yes, the VHS is still available. Ooh. I got some VHSs on the marketplace. For you guys on TikTok, I'm talking to Ryder. Ryder thinks I'm a douchebag. I have news for you, buddy. I was a bassist for 16 years. How many bassists do you guys know that are assholes? Bassists are like the salt of the earth. Well, you know who I don't think's golden? I don't think fucking Ryder's golden. Your parents like did a disservice naming you Ryder. Like that's the most douchey name I've ever heard. Ryder. Is Ryder here today? Ugh. Your parents sound like upper class snobs. You probably have the house that has the vaulted ceilings, right? The cookie. Yeah, I'm jealous of the name Ryder Duffy. First of all, don't put your... I hope that's not your real name. You shouldn't put your real name out there on the internet, man. Is Ryder here? You need a name like Bob or Mark. Any fancy name on a boy is just a disservice to society. Ryder. That's like a Dylan. It's almost as bad as Dylan. Could you imagine being named Dylan? Like, what a douchebag you would become if your name's you need to be named something that people like haze you for, so like it makes you like strong, not fucking some soft ass name like Dylan. I don't know. I think Dylan's like, oh, we'll name him Dylan. Or oh, yeah, Dylan's soft, and so is Ryder. Flynn Rider though, that guy's funny. That honestly, Flynn Rider might be the funniest dude to come out of like movies because he's such an asshole. He'll sell people out like Fred, Rob. There you go. I think those ones. Yeah, that's. You gotta name your kid. You gotta name a boy some shitty ass name, man. Builds character. But hey, I've met a lot of women when I was single. I'm sure Ryder, I'm sure you do fine with the ladies, because ladies like an idiot. Of course I remember you. You're like the Fortnite people. Oh, I have 2.5 hit songs. Here's the I'll just skip ahead. I didn't even put it on the set list. Look, I have this to make sure I promote Spotify. Follow me on Spotify. I have it in my notes because I'm not good at promoting. But this is my hit song. Before they took down my record company, and then I had to... I am a comedian. I wrote a joke for Norm Macdonald. Did you guys know that? I wrote... What the fuck was I talking about? I wrote a song before... Okay, they took my record... They shut me down like every 4 months. The Illuminati just watches. They watch me. And then if they see that I'm having pure joy, they get all mad because they're like all Krabby Patties. And then they're like, ah, fuck, time to shut down Diamond Dark Dino again. See what he does. So now I have like 4 YouTube accounts. And before they shut me down, I had 700,000 streams. And they're like, we're not going to pay this motherfucker. It's like, they're like the Grinch. They go, he does it. And like, I don't even use electricity anymore. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to use electricity. But this song, before they shut down my record company, had about 75% of those 700,000 streams. So like my record company for 3 years had like a total of like under 200,000 streams, right? But like the last 3 months, it like had over 500,000. And that's when they were like, you know what? We can't have this guy being successful. Shut his ass down. And this is the song that got my record company shut down. Fortnite tonight. We're playing Fortnite tonight, 'cause it's hella tight. Fortnite tonight. Fortnite tonight. I've never, in the last 5 years, playing a video game, I've only played streaming. I've never played a video game off camera. Because I don't play video games. But when TikTok, for some reason, like 5 years ago, I was able to go live on TikTok. So I started playing Fortnite. It's like my kid's game. And I went hella viral playing Fortnite. And then they shut me down on TikTok. So I don't know what the fuck. I've been shut down on social medias maybe 30 times in the last 5 years. I think the reason is because if one person is making all this art, you realize, like, in the real music industry, because I was in it for 16 years, like, one band has like 200 people working for it, and it's like a fucking bullshit team. So imagine if one man does the work of 200 people, which it doesn't take 200 people. It's just people leeching on and like a buddy system. It's all shit. I think that may be why the industry hates me, because I, in return, hate the industry. Hanging around these industry people, like the sound people, started acting like they were the fucking stars. Bro, you fucking plug in an amp. It's the artists who make the shit. So I don't even use electricity anymore. Like, fuck it, I'll use like some 1954 guitar, my voice, which I didn't have a singing voice until like maybe, well, I still don't, I'm technically still not a singer, but the Singer for Lovers and Strangers helped me like find my vocal range. And then you just stay within your range. Like a guy like Paul Stanley from Kiss always sings out of his range. The dude like has been in music for like 50 years and he still sings out of, he's not a bad singer, he just hits notes he can't hit. I got like fucking 2.5 notes I can hit, so like I can only do so much as a singer. You know, but if you lie to yourself like this Paul Stanley prick, if you just like, and then you have people around you saying, oh no, you're the best, pay me, that's when the ego gets out of control. So many like delusional egos in entertainment in general. It's all just about whose ass can they kiss. It's disgusting. But what's not disgusting, let me turn off TikTok. Fuck you guys. You guys didn't show up. Let me try Twitter. This next song is American Man. It's a story about Jose. And it's a fictional story, but I'm sure there's a lot of Jose's out there. Any man that loves his woman and children and wants to make a good life for his family, to me, that's an American man. Like, someone who just loves his woman and children, man. What should I name this for Twitter? Twitter has actually been nicer to me. I've been banned from Twitter for like 20 times just for being a real motherfucker. But for some reason, I'm more visible on there right now. So we'll see what happens. They've been really sweet to me on Twitter for like the last 2 days, but then I'll probably piss off Taylor Swift's fan base. I posted a picture of Keith Richards one time and was talking shit to Taylor Swift's fans, and they thought I was the Keith Richards picture. They're like, "Oh, you fucking old guy." I'm like, "Do you guys not know that that's Keith Richards?" And then so like the joke was like, these dumbasses don't even know who Keith Richards is, but they listen to music. Keith Richards, like one of the greatest songwriters of all time. You guys don't know who he is? So they got so offended that they suspended me. Like, what the fuck? What did I do? Was my crime being too educated? But going full circle. Remember, this is the show to get my daughter a bigger house. So, and this is a song about Jose, an American man. With a woman and 5 hungry children, Jose was a troubled man. So he headed north of the border into this land. With 500 pesos he came here. He was an honest man. So he headed north of the border into this land. Jose's up by noon sweeping sidewalks. He's picking the shit up at night. Jose's getting drunk at the bars, picking no fights. Jose loves his woman and children. They keep him an honest man. Jose is American made, American man. Let's go, Jose. Jose's now an entrepreneur. He's got 500 business plans. Jose spreads his money and wealth all over this land. Jose loves his woman and children. They keep him an honest man. Jose is American made, American man. We are American made, American man. We are American made, American man. All right, TikTok or Twitter's didn't show up. Let's go to my other YouTube. I have another YouTube account that has 25,000 subscribers, and nobody shows up because Jack's Films gave me 2 copyright strikes for no reason. So again, you'll notice a theme with my fucking career. They restrict me because they ain't me. They hate me because they ain't me. All right, perfect. Emo party. 1 second. Let's see here. Emo party. Emo concert. But I have no complaints because I was in a band called Lovers and Strangers for 16 years, and they were super cool. They wrote really good songs. They started in 1984. I joined in 2006 to 2020. Well, no, 2004 to 2020. I get the years wrong a lot. Like, for reals. Like, I get years wrong all the time. But you could Google me. Like, I'm on Google. Emo concert. Hashtag music. That'll get the people here, right? Ooh. Alright. Oh, this one's cute. This song is a true story about when I was a kid. How I was going to seduce this lady who's now married, so her name shall remain, like, anonymous. Last thing I need is her husband coming over here to try to fucking fight me. Because, you know, one thing I've learned in life is if you don't want to fight and somebody wants to fight you, that's not good odds. If somebody wants to fight you and you don't want to fight them, that means you have no reason to fight. So you're not going to be like, "Arr." The other person's like, "Arr, I want to kick your ass." And you're like, I'm just eating this taco over here. Like, don't fuck me up. You're like, can I outrun this motherfucker? Because if you're not angry, why would you want to fight, right? And the last thing a married man needs is some dude that wrote a song about his wife, right? That's not good. That's not good karma. But anyway, I wrote a song about this dude's wife. Unintentionally, because she was my girlfriend before she was his wife. So the story, you know, the story of the song Come Out Your Window is to get this woman, you know, I was 11, she was 11. I figured if I skateboard in front of her house and show her my sick ass skateboarding skills, she'll wanna, "Hi, what's up, big dog? I hope you're not the dude of the lady's story, right? You're not gonna kick my ass, right?" So anyway, back to the story. I figured to seduce this girl, I would show her my sick ass skateboarding skills. And like, I can skateboard, right? But I don't know any tricks. So the plan, it was a good plan, but I didn't actually have skateboarding skills, so I probably just like ate shit. Across the street there was like a church parking lot. So I figured I'd skateboard real sexy to seduce her, like Romeo and Juliet, so she come out her window, right? Well, god damn it, if I didn't, you know what? It fucking worked. I would skateboard in front of her house, frolicking, and we ended up being girlfriend and boyfriend, you know? I remember how I asked her too, like, I was so afraid of women. I had like her friend, like we had 3-dial. This is back on the phones when you had to like press a button to, you could have 3 lines at once. Actually, I think you could have multiple and multiple. Now, come to think about it. But like I'd call, and this is like your parents' phone. It's not like a fucking cell phone. So I called her friend to call her to ask her if she'd be my girlfriend. And yeah, cute little love story. I don't even know how we broke up. I think I was just scared. Oh, I'm sure you got banned. Everybody gets banned. You're probably funny. My other YouTuber over here. Make sure you follow me on Spotify if you're just tuning in, trying to buy my daughter a house. So, one of the times I went actually inside of her house, her dad showed me his gun rack. And it wasn't too far from the front door. This dude had a huge collection of guns. I think his point was, if you fuck with my daughter, I will shoot you. Message clear. I got the message. I fully understood that gun power is stronger than my willingness to touch his daughter's boobies. So I was very aware that, you know, booby touching might, and you know, I guess I did risk my life for some boobies, you know. I was an innocent boy, man. I didn't, you know, boobies were like the only thing I was really after at that age. But yeah, what's my Spotify? What are you, Dark Dino Records? Diamond Dark Dino? Holy shit, I need to promote more, I guess, huh? I don't do good at promoting because I think it's I mean, if you're gonna follow somebody, follow God, right? I mean, but I guess since I'm here on Earth and my daughter wants a bigger house, follow me on Spotify. Because I don't have the donation shit. You can't donate to me. But if you follow my Spotify, Spotify will send me fractions of pennies. So by the time like I'm 182, I might afford to buy my daughter a pair of shoes. But that's, say, backtrack, complete the circle. That's the story of this song, Come Out Your Window. And god damn it, it worked. And here's that song. That song, thanks for all the likes tonight, guys. Come out your window, won't disappoint you. Come out your window, I swear that I won't disappoint you. Her hair is gold, but now it's purple. So now that lyric though, right there, is not about, I almost said her name. That's not about the woman that we're singing about. That's actually about this woman that I almost married. Her name was Christina. Now, I was married for 10 years. And it was between, basically I was dating two women, and I had to like choose, you know? And considering my marriage lasted 10 years and we divorced, I always thought, you know, maybe I picked the wrong woman. Which will happen, kids. It's okay. But yeah, Christina, I think we probably more were on the same page as opposed to like my ex-wife. I remember Christina, like as far as like being like if you were asking me my ex-wife versus Christina, who I was more like attracted to, oh my gosh, I was way more attracted to Christina. And she always had like cool hair. Like she'd always dye her hair different colors, like. But we went to the beach one time, and we were like messing around on the beach, like wrestling. And I have two cameras going. And she like tripped, and she stepped on like a rusty spike, and it went through her foot. And like it fucking freaked me out. And like even as a young man, I think I was like maybe 19 or 20, like seeing a spike go through her foot, and I felt like it was my fault because we were messing around on the beach. And like she has a scar, like I left a scar on her foot. I remember that made me think like I don't want to hurt her. So I chose the other lady. And my son's birthday's tomorrow. Thank you. We're gonna do all kinds of celebrating. Look, I got the balloons all ready for him. There's more than one balloon. There's all kinds of balloons. Let me watch. I'll show you. Ow! Oh my gosh, I kicked a million balloons and none of them made it into the frame. Thank you. I got him some kick-ass toys too. He's gonna fucking trip balls. My son's easy. Women are hard. Dudes are easy to make happy. It's just the truth. But yeah, I probably should have picked Christina to marry instead of the woman I married. But that's okay. We live and we learn. Now, the woman I married right now, she's perfect for me, I think. I don't know. Check back in like 5 years from now. But yeah, Christina was probably, uh, maybe she was the love of my life that I let go, you know. Anyway, this is that song. So it's actually, there's two ladies in this song. And Christina, if you're married to some dude, don't have him kick my ass. You know what I mean? But hey, if you're out there, hit me up. Let me start the song over because I got distracted. Come out your window, won't disappoint you. Come out your window, I swear that I won't disappoint you. Her hair is gold, but now it's purple. It's always changing. I keep saying that girl's amazing. Come out your window, won't disappoint you. Come out your window, won't disappoint you. Just give me the chance and I'll take you somewhere. I really feel I can blow your mind. Give me the chance and I'll dye your hair. I'll make it the color acid lime. Come out your window, won't disappoint you. Come out your window, I swear that I won't disappoint you. I think acid lime. Oh, thank you. Like raising money. I need the money for charity. Didn't you hear my daughter wants a bigger house? I appreciate you though. That's very kind. I've been doing music forever. I do. Just Diamond Dark Dino. Just Google me. I'm talking to two people. I think Acid Lime is my favorite lyric I've ever written. I was thinking of colors, and acid lime. This is considered like an acid lime. But yeah. Aw, thank you, Xander. Someone started following me. This next song, I wrote it before he passed away. I was going to my kid's school, and I don't watch Charlie Kirk content, but I had seen him on the internet. And on X, I got a notification that Charlie was shot. And then I saw the footage, and I was like, he's not surviving that. So like, there was a good maybe hour or two where they didn't know if he was alive or not, but I was already like, I figured with what I saw, there's no way he's going to survive. So my mind was like already writing the song because it was disturbing. We've had a theme where people, like when they tried to assassinate our president, people were like, "Oh, too bad!" Like just disgusting. Human life. To praise anything of death, like you're no longer human. Like for people to want others to die is crossing the line. I don't have any hate in my heart. The people that are mean to me, like I don't wish bad on. Like I don't want anybody to be hurt. I'm an empath. It affects me when I see pain. And I knew Charlie Kirk was not a bad person. And just all this hostility that the politics have created, um, it was just it upset me, and it just made me look at our world just like, how disgusting, how crazy a world we live in, where somebody who's just talking, someone who's just talking, you're gonna take somebody out for just talking. And I've met Martin Luther King's guitar player, Jimmy Collier. Um, he used to play music to chill out the crowds before Martin Luther King would talk. And like, that's another guy. I mean, more stuff will come out. Like, Martin Luther King, who knows if it's true or not, but he was into some shady stuff. Like, he was, and I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure he was unfaithful to his woman, which I was with somebody for 16 years. I was faithful. So for me personally, you just don't cheat. So I consider people that sleep around like just trash. But I don't wish bad on people who sleep around. I'll call them a whore because like I do believe shaming works, you know what I mean? But this whole Charlie Kirk thing, to just watch gross people celebrate the death of anybody, is just gross. So this is your song, Charlie. This one's for you. And this is my most popular song ever. So I don't really get excited about that because it's a song for somebody who passed away, but it is my most successful song. Goodbye to Charlie Kirk. He was an American hero. Goodbye to Charlie Kirk. You know that he was an American hero. Goodbye to Charlie. Yeah. Goodbye to every little thing you feel. Goodbye to Charlie Kirk. You know that he was an American hero. Don't even try to pray. You know that God is walking away. So goodbye to Charlie. Goodbye to every little thing you feel. So goodbye to Charlie Kirk. You know that he was an American hero. Goodbye, man. Good on you. Good job, Charlie. This one, Silent Radio, when I was in my younger days in like this little punk rock band, my singer would call me Silent Radio. He'd also call me Dark Dino. That's where I got my nickname, Dark Dino. He's like, man, when you write, you're so dark. You write so dark. So when I'd show up to band practice, he'd be like, oh, it's Dark Dino. Well, because I write about truth. And the truth is there's a lot of dark in this world. I don't like fabricated songs. I don't like people who write conceptual art. You mean make-believe? Conceptual art is fucking make-believe. I like real. A lot of my content is stuff that you would see in a movie. But some people don't get the... oh, thank you. Some people can't accept acting outside of a fucking shitty movie. You know what I mean? You guys are sweet. To me, like, the whole movie format is done. Like, movies aren't made of quality anymore. Like, they're way too long. They have no purpose. And then they're also just, like, propaganda for some, like, some company, some product. So, like, to me, like, my channels, like, the character Diamond Dark Dino is a movie character. I'm just doing movie shit in real life. Like making a movie come to life. That's what Diamond Dark Dino is. So, anyway, I don't know why I was saying about that. My singer would call me Silent Radio. Probably because I always had music waiting for him, you know? Like, I've always written music, so this is Silent Radio. They call me Silent Radio. They call me Silent Radio. Thought I had to let you know. They call me Silent Radio. They call me Silent Radio. You're like a silent radio. You're like a silent radio. You're like a silent radio. I thought I had to let you know. That's Silent Radio. My singer from Lovers and Strangers, a different guy. He believes a song needs 3 parts. Like when I would come to him with songs, and some of my songs, thank you, some of my songs do have 3 parts. Some of my songs have 4 parts. Some of my songs have 1 part. So my whole thing is like, this dude, he's a beautiful artist, but if you're following, if you have a song and it doesn't fit into 3 fucking parts, and this is a lot of the problem with mainstream music. These are the rules that they follow. If you got 2 good parts, they'll put you in the studio and say, no, we need a 3rd part. So this part that they're adding to that song that you guys like is forced, not organic, and not part of the actual song. Oh, you're sweet. Don't worry. Hey, I have a job. I'm a teacher. Don't worry. When I'm begging about the money, we're good. I own a house. I'm making fun of my daughter who says she needs a bigger house. I don't want to compromise my art and add a part that's not natural. Some songs are big, some songs are small. Some songs are short, some songs are tall. Like, it's not, you can't just fucking, that's what frustrated me so much about the Lovers and Strangers. The Lovers and Strangers singer is he has so much talent, but he is such a victim to trying to fit into this Hollywood bullshit. He's trying to impress the yuppies. Like, fuck the yuppies, man. Just write. Like, if he would spend more time just being himself and not what the industry standards are. But one thing you'll find in music is, like, singers are so insecure. The people on stage who look the most confident, once they get off stage, they're in pieces. And I've worked with enough singers that, like, it's gotta be almost all singers, man, they put this front up. Like I used to always tell like Ray, like, dude, like if you saw what I saw, like you should be so confident. Like why are you not confident? And then why are you pretend confident on stage and you're, oh, that's cool. I don't like to talk a lot about what I do, but because I don't want people to come after my private life, but I've been a special needs teacher for like 13 years. Some of my students are in wheelchairs. Most of my kids, they cannot feed themselves. Like, and being around people like that, the contrast between people who just need help to live every day versus civilians who are ungrateful and rude and the music industry, common people, and then going to help kids who can't provide for themselves. Ultimately, all that stuff, I'm sure there's reptilians around too, but doing that for so long, jumping from humble people to music people, about 5 years ago, I became a recluse. Like, I can't be around people anymore. People are disgusting. People don't value anything, you know? People are selfish. People within lovers and strangers, when we're supposed to be a team, were fucking with me. I came from sports. Like, I did not grow up being a musician. I grew up being a baseball player and a football player. To me, if you're on a team, you're family. You don't fuck with your team or your family. You know what I mean? Chris, aliens. So, when I saw this, like, what do they call it? When I saw the politics really happening in the music industry, yeah, no, oh, dude, but soulless. There's soulless people. Once I saw like this political bullshit, and I was probably dealing with it my whole career, but like I just didn't notice. You know what I mean? Like, but I think really what woke me up is my college education. They sent my ass to get a degree. And before that, I was uneducated, obviously. But taking all these classes, like stages of life, you know, there's stages of life. If you don't complete a stage of life, you're like this. Just a normal teacher. But we're not normal. Like, special education is its own, like, section. We have, like, facilities that are just for emotionally disturbed, severely disabled, like, you name it. Sometimes general ed falls in there, but those are the kids that are dealing with, like, parent issues. My specialty is nonverbal, severely disabled. I don't do well with general public. Like, when the kids who have behavioral issues, I don't pick up those assignments generally because I don't communicate within the school system as good as a professional teacher would. Remember, I'm coming into the school system late in the game. My background is 16 years in clubs. Smoky clubs around drunk people, you know what I mean? So, giving care to kids who are severely disabled, who can't walk, can't talk, that's like you're saying, that is more of like a nursing thing. Trust me, I'm not teaching kids algebra or going through like. Uh, Sometimes I have to, and I've always said this in my. I've always said this in preparation in case like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've never had to do this, but just tell the kids, well, you need to figure that out for yourself. That's what I would say to the kids. But yeah, it's very cool and humbling to be able to help kids. But in contrast, dealing with everyday people, I just can't. I'm a recluse. And that leads us to Shadowy Floor. I wrote this song so many years ago. I want to say 2017. And actually, the demo was so good, I released it recently. Now, this guitar riff in the song, if you ever go and listen to it, Lovers and Strangers guitar player was my guitar hero. Like, he was my hero. And so this song would have been, oh my gosh, this song would have been like 2007. Sorry. But my guitar hero, he started in 1984. I joined in 2006. He was over, like, playing a lot of concerts. So, like, when I joined Lovers and Strangers, like, if they played 5 shows a year, like, they were happy. Well, I was just starting my career. I wanted to be playing every week, which I had a band called the Blonde Alibi that would pick up. So in Monterey, Lovers and Strangers, like, all the promoters knew them. So my band, the Blonde Alibi, I could just tell the promoter, hey, I'm in Lovers and Strangers. I have this other band. They're like, okay, we'll book you. So, like, I did get to be booked a lot with my other band. But Lovers and Strangers is like the Rolling Stones of Monterey. Like, I would have rather played with Lovers and Strangers than my own band. That's how cool they are. But Lovers and Strangers, their guitar player was so cool, like super cool, but he just didn't want to do anything. So this song, Silent Radio, the guitar, it's a lot of delay stuff in the recording. I did that purposely to try to, like, compete, motivate my guitar guy to get him off his ass. Didn't work. He didn't care. But the guitar in this song on the recording is all Steve Sipple. Like, it's all Steve Sipple. Black Flag. I don't know any Black Flag. Well, I'm going to the place where the tough guys go. Come out even tougher. A place where a man, he don't show his feelings. A place where men don't cry. Well, they say I'm being punished. They say I'm being reformed. Someday I'll return. Did they really think that this time it'd work? You know how long it wouldn't. Raptoid Slayer. Say you players, I'm the one to get my son to the semi. That's not Slayer, huh? What's that South of Heaven riff? I used to know it. I met Carrie King in Disneyland, of all places. I tripped Carrie King out. You guys want to hear a story? So my sister's husband's a huge Slayer fan. I don't listen to garbage shit like Slayer. Slayer sucks ass. No musical talent at all. Just fucking... Like, all the bands you listed are fucking trash, Slayer, dude. Sorry, but they are. Just butt rock garbage. But I was endorsed by BC Rich and Slayer, so I know everything about BC Rich. So I knew Carrie King, like, had these wicked, like, mockingbirds, like the short horn mockingbird with the Kaler trem. So to get like Carrie King to take a picture with us. I was like, "Hey, Carrie, you mind taking a picture with my sister's husband?" So like he's like, I said, "Dude, your red BC Rich Mockingbird with the short horn is fucking sick." And he's like, because he's a guitar nerd, he knows. It was cool, but his roadie was drunk as fuck. Oh, here. Slayer fucking sucks, dude. They're a terrible band. So is Metallica. Like, all that shit's horrible, dude. Anything after 1980 is shit. All the great bands come from the 70s. Van Halen, Quiet Riot, Rush. Even though I don't listen to Rush, like, if you actually listen to the 80s, the only good bands in the 80s are leftovers from the 70s. The Scorpions are 70s. Ted Nugent's the 70s. Tommy Shaw. Styx is the 70s. ZZ Top, 70s. The Cars, 70s. What, fucking Motley Crue? Ugh. Poison? Poison's like 84 or 86. Yeah, and even Metallica is so shit. Like, their like first shit is like Dave Mustaine. Well, Dave Mustaine doesn't write good music, and then Metallica like morphs into like just shitty ass garbage with that shitty ass producer Bob Rock. Like Def Leppard. You guys notice country music is just Def Leppard right now? Like, country music is shitty Def Leppard. I played South of Heaven, man. Slayer can't be that good if I fucking pulled that shit out like in 2 seconds. I'm sorry, but you're listening to shit music. Listen to Casey and the Sunshine Band, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, man. The Beach Boys. So, the Beach Boys, the band I'm telling you guys about that I was in for 16 years, Lovers and Strangers, guess who recorded their first album? Their first album was recorded at Al Jardine's barn in Big Sur. Like, I come from the Beach Boys ancestry. Lovers and Strangers was born in the Beach Boys studio. I joined them in 2006. They started in 1984. Therefore, my heritage goes back to the Beach Boys. Pretty cool, huh? Dashboard Confessional, like, yeah, I can't think of any of their songs, but they had their moment. They were cool. I like the Replacements. I think the Replacements are cool. Write you a letter tomorrow. Tonight can't hold a pen. Someone's got a stamp I can borrow. Promise not to blow the address up. I can't wait. Aw. Aw, yeah, dude. Lovers and Strangers, they're available on the internet. Jimmy Eat World did have some good songs, man. But yeah, the Beach Boys, oh my gosh. The Beach Boys and Frankie Valli, my grandpa had the jukebox. And during the summertime, man, we would just drink Calistoga sparkling waters and listen to all these harmonies, man. Good times. Oh yeah, so Shadowy 4 is this. Took some time to see I live for you. Not one to say I found my way. It's a brand new day to finally say what you want to. I believe that you're talking through me. I can see you're the light on a shadowy floor. If I fall down, I know you pick me up off the floor. You're the light on a shadowy floor. You're the light on a shadowy floor. It took some time to see I live for you. Not one to say I found my way. It's a brand new day to finally say what you want to. I believe that you're talking through me. I can see you're the light on a shadowy floor. If I fall down, I know you pick me up off the floor. You're the light on a shadowy floor. Ray, to this day, I think Ray is one of the coolest guys ever in the music industry. Before I was in the band, yeah, Shane. Dude, Shane was stationed in Germany in like the early 90s in the Navy. This is like, they always make fun like the Navy is soft, right? Shane recorded like 2 metal albums in Germany during during his stay as in the Navy. So he's what was he really doing in the Navy, man? Recording music? More power to the Navy. If you're in the Navy, hey, God bless you guys. But they, like, the military always jokes with the Navy that the Navy is a little bit but so Lovers and Strangers has played like shows with everybody. And Peter Criss, the drummer from Kiss, when he was solo, Lovers and Strangers opened up for Peter Criss, and my guitar hero tells the story. So there was only one dressing room, right? And Steve's on stage, like setting up, not rehearsals, but sound check. And he says that Ray walks to the stage with like all his stuff. Steve Sipple, man, that's my hero. Lovers and Strangers is 80s. But yeah, Steve passed away in 2017, I believe. I lost my buddy. But dude, he's awesome. But how Steve would tell the story is Ray showed up on stage with all his gear, right? And then Ray goes, "Fuck this." So thank you. So then Ray ran back to backstage, because what happened was Ray went to go change for the show, and Peter Criss told him, like, you can't come in the dressing room's mine. So Ray was like, okay, I guess I'll go to the stage. But then Ray figured, you know what, fuck this. So he ran back into the dressing room and told Peter Criss, "Who the fuck are you? You're some shitty fucking drummer, you motherfucker." Chewed Peter Criss out. Funny stories, man. Lovers and Strangers opened up for Chris Isaak. And during sound check, they're like playing hella. They're like kind of punky, you know. They're like a cross between like Duran Duran and Blink-182. So and they like, for some reason, Lovers and Strangers like has all kinds of fucking crazy songs. Like they're a pop band, but then they'll like hit you with some wild shit. So I'm sure they were playing their wild shit, and Chris Isaak told whoever was running the show that Lovers and Strangers, they couldn't play with their electronic gear. Like they had to do an acoustic set because Chris Isaak was afraid that they would outperform them. But yeah, no, Lovers and Strangers in Monterey, Carmel, like they have a huge following. So much. I used to work at the Carmel Bakery in Carmel. So when I first joined Lovers and Strangers at the age of 20, I didn't know who the fuck they were. The city told me who they were. I was working at the Carmel Bakery. I got two stories about working and finding out about the band I joined. Like calling my dad, like, who the fuck are these guys? I was at the Carmel Bakery, and when I joined Lovers and Strangers. See, because Steve, they're all playboys. All of a sudden, these beautiful women start showing up to the Carmel Bakery asking me about Steve. I'm like, what is going on? I was like, dude, there's ladies showing up to my work asking about you, grumpy old guy that doesn't speak. And he would just be like, oh, well, you know. Very flamboyant, like very like, Steve was like, he was always flying. Like he was in a different world, and just, he drank a lot. Okay? Steve drank a lot. In fact, I remember one of the funniest shit I ever saw, we're at rehearsals. Dude, he had tons of Riz. Grey Goose, he only drank like expensive alcohol. And he's like, I remember him taking a shot of Grey Goose, and he just looks at me and goes, oh, it just takes the edge off. Like, what fucking edge do you have, dude? You're some rich dude in Carmel. The other time, which was not as fun as, so the ladies liked them, right? But obviously men would be jealous of them. So I'm working at Music Unlimited, setting up guitars, and some like old dude, like all bearded out, looks like a jazz guy, comes up to me. He goes, who the fuck do you think you are, man? I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, like some crazy guy, right? He goes, I should be the bassist for Lovers and Strangers. I'm like, what the fuck did I join? Like, some guy came to my work yelling at me that he should be the bassist and not me. Now, it's cool because I guess, you know, they had a following, but when you get the gig, they don't tell you, oh, no, they don't talk to you. I'm just the fucking kid. Like, they didn't tell me anything about their past. They don't go, oh, by the way, we're a famous band from like the 80s. They don't tell you that. Maybe they're like expecting me to know who the fuck they were. I didn't know who they were. You guys don't know who they were until I'm telling you right now. The singer swears, dude, the only reason I got the gig is because when they asked me who my favorite band was, I said the Beach Boys. And they obviously recorded with the Beach Boys. So much, in fact, yeah, I'm married. This is my second marriage. But like my first year in Lovers and Strangers, we played a show with Al Jardine. And like even backstage, the singer and the guitarist were like, Steve's like, tells Ray, he goes, hey, you think Al remembers that we owe him $5,000? And Ray just goes, you know, Steve, I don't think it's a great time to fucking bring that up. He goes, whether he does or not, it's not up to us to remind him, you fucking idiot. But I will say, well, Ray's still married. Yes, I have 4 kids. 4 that I know of. After my marriage, I was single for like 2.5 years, and basically, I basically dated everybody in California. I had mentors that showed me the way. My advice to you young kids, just pick up an instrument. It's the greatest icebreaker. Then they'll say, "Oh, you play music. Oh, you play music." Chicks like musicians, especially like MILFs. You know, I mean, they're basically my age, but like ladies in their 40s and 50s like love a musician. That's what was like. So yeah, I might just have 4, because the ladies I were hanging around with were older. Drums, I don't count drums as an instrument. On your dating app, just tell them you're a singer or a guitarist, and you don't even have to show proof, man. Just say you're a musician. Okay, so this song came out today. This one's called "Break All the Rules," and I wrote this song a long time ago. And I'll eventually record it with drums and stuff, you know. But it's just, I don't know what this song is really. It's just about, you know, kids breaking the rules, you know. It goes like this. I changed it to, because I wrote it before I was a dad, but now that I'm a dad, I put dad in there. So it's like, Dad, we're gonna break all your rules. Yeah, we're gonna. Dad, we're gonna break all your rules. Smoke marijuana. Gonna break all the rules. Fucking fools. Break all the rules. Fools. Break all the rules. Yeah, we're gonna break all your rules. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna break all your rules. Yeah, we're gonna smoke marijuana. And that's all that song is. Now the last song, in closing, I got camera 1, camera 2. This song is the only song that I've written that has got to the radio, I think. This was on Vinyl Dynasty for like half a year in 2023. From November 2023 to like February of 2024. And then at the end of 2024, it did get back on the radio in Connecticut. This song is about my ex-wife. You know what the craziest shit was? When I was married, I didn't write love songs, which should tell you I probably wasn't in love, you know what I mean? You know, because I've already written love songs for my new wife. You know, because I'm an artist. I write what I feel. The songs that came out of my marriage were fucking chaos. And this was a song. So when we were married, I showed her this song. I didn't finish the song. And she's like, oh, that's the fuck. She's like, that's not nice. Song's called Crazy. Sire, dude, that's sick, man. Is it Squire or a P5? Sire. Is that a generic brand? I swear I've heard Sire or Sure. Squire? 5-string P bass? That's sick, dog. I still have a couple basses I need to finish in the garage. I got a nice BC Rich Mockingbird I gotta finish. Hi. Thanks for hanging out on both streams tonight, guys. But this song is called Crazy, and it's about Big Dog's 4-string bass. No, it's about chaos. And this is my last song, Frankie Tai Tai. Who's got the gold? Somebody light it. Well, fuck this, I'm gonna survive it. Another fight, she's out of control. Finding new ways to save my soul. So pack up your cars, pack up your clothes. What makes her happy, no one knows. Take this guitar, 'cause you never knew. True love was all I gave to you. You ought to know, it might sound crazy, but it's true. It might sound crazy, but it's true. I'm having a ball with you out of sight. I'm thinking that 2 wrongs made this right. So don't ever call me, 'cause I'm never alone. Not much to break in a broken home. All that I wanted was you by my side. You wanted cocaine, cool cars to drive. I'll take back my heart, 'cause you never knew. True love was all I gave to you. Girl, you ought to know, it might sound crazy, but it's true. It might sound crazy, but it's true. Yeah, 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 yeah. Might sound crazy, but it's true. Might sound crazy, but it's true. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dude, I love Squires, man. That's cool, man. When I was endorsed by Fender Play, I had all Squires. Maybe Fender removed me from being an endorsee because all I talked about was how Squires were better than Fenders. Maybe they didn't like me promoting their shitty guitars and wanted me to promote the expensive hunks of shit that they try to hack to the fucking public. It was either that or my Cheech and Chong inspired promotion. I don't know, whatever. Something, oh my gosh. Something Morrison was the guy in charge of my endorsement. And I always wanted to ask him, but I never did. I wanted to ask him if he was related to Jim Morrison. Because his last name was Morrison. Probably not. Out here in the fields. No, we're not doing that song. What was I going to say? There's a... Oh, this is my song that I wrote. This is the encore. And then I'm going to go to bed. This is the song I wrote for my new wife. Her name's Jenny. Jenny, my little Genevieve. You check my history. Now we're history. To say I'm sorry I wrote this song. Give you the money, play it all day long. Oh, Jenny, you're my little Genevieve. Baby, you check my history. Now we're history. Mr. Jenny, you mean two-sided, get it? She checked my history, which means she searched my Google history and figured I was okay. And then now we're history. Ooh, god damn, genius lyrics. But follow me on Spotify. I have it on my notes. Spotify. I am Diamond Dark. Actually, I'm Dino, but I play. Diamond Dark Dino is the guy that I use to promote my record company. Dark Dino is my stage name. Dark Dino Records is the company I made. If you guys ever get bored, I'm here. Just hit me up and I'll do a concert. This was super fun, guys. Probably one of the better concerts I've done. I tried to do a concert out in the garage, but I need to clean it up. So thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday. You know, Big Dog, thanks for being here the whole time, man. That was super cool of you, sharing stories, you know. Have a good night, guys, and I stream every night, so maybe we'll have another concert tomorrow. All right, bye, guys. Bye. Bye.